What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of Asteria video. I don't really make these very much because there's not really much I can do with them right now, but let me know down below if you guys want to see more Asteria content, like team building and other stuff like that, because I've pretty much gotten the hang of how the game works overall, so I could definitely do that. Also, I will be making a guild for subscribers, people in the Discord and stuff. So once I do, I'll make another video where I'll put the code to the guild in the video, so that way people can join. You know, we can build it up, because the guild I'm in right now isn't very active, so it'd be nice to kind of make one. But that's not what we're here for today. What we're here for is, and I'll put the link to this down below so you guys can look at it yourself, but basically what this is we're going to be, I think it should be within the next, like, I want to say like 8-9 hours. Let me see. Is there an actual date here? Yeah, it starts December 20th. It's kind of cut over by the, because it's the crappy, you know, auto translations with Google Chrome. But basically what we're going to be getting here is they do this, I think, once a year, where you basically get to do one, it might be more than once a year. I feel like I've done one semi-recently, where basically you do a full multi-summon for free, and all 10 units you pull are going to be 5 stars, and you pick the one you want to keep. And then obviously you lose the rest. So we're just going to kind of go over real quick. Like I said, I'll put the link to this down below in the description. But we're just going to go over all the units you can get and kind of what each unit does. So you kind of know what you want to be going for. Obviously for me, I have specific teams now that I'm kind of looking for stuff for. I don't need anything for blue. I've got a full blue team. I don't really need green very much. The colors I'm really kind of going for are definitely earth is the main thing, and then fire is the other main thing. All my other teams are more or less stacked up, but we'll go over that in a minute. So Archie is a fire unit. Let's look at what she does. I haven't looked at them too much. I looked at what all the units were, but I didn't look at, you know, in depth how good everyone is. So we're mainly just going to be looking at the over limits. That's what's kind of going to be more important. So we got a power increase with over limit 1, and then over limit 2 increases. It's another, well, this is attack power. This is overall power. This is attack power for 2 turns. So Archie's a decent unit. We got Stan down here. Oh, and obviously, you know, her regular abilities, power. These abilities right here are just what activates whenever it's kind of your turn before you start attacking. So these are the abilities. So Stan over here. Let's see. Hit number increases by 5. Hit number increases by 10. So I assume that means for the rest of the mission once you get their over limit. We got Luke over here. Another hit increase. A lot of these units are just going to be very basic stuff. Defense power increases with Guy. And then over limit 2 is power increases. And obviously his over limit 2 is a finisher. That's another thing I'll try to make videos on, is kind of like how to set up your team. Like what hitters and finishers do and stuff like that. We got an Ash down here. He's exactly like Luke. You just get the hit number up. We've got a Rita down here. Attack power increase and then power increase by 100%. So basically doubling it. We got Kanono. By the way, red has the most, I guess, favoritism when it comes to these summons you'll be able to do. Kanono gets power increases. We've got a Saray that when you 6-star him, he goes into fire armatization. Another power increase. He's mainly just a power hitter, and obviously you can see right here he's a finishing unit. This Velvet I actually already have, but I never actually looked at what she does. So she increases attack power, which is really good. 150%, 200%, 350%. Obviously, this is all RNG stuff when these abilities activate. So let's go over to the blue. So we've got Rudy. We've got Jade. I'm not going to go over, you know, everything, because they're mainly all the same stuff. You know, power increase. This one's resilient, so they're not really huge deals. I'm mainly going to go over the healers when we pass over them. There is a water Saray that you can make the water armatization of him, which is pretty nice. I like that his over limit 2 is pretty high in percentage, you know, almost 1,000%, so that's pretty good. We've got a Mikleo down here. Is this Mikleo any good? Power increase. We've got a Rokuro. Magilu. I have this Magilu. HP recovery for over limit 1, which is pretty nice. But it's only for her. It's not a team healing. But there is Fairy Circle. Overall recovery 30%. Which is still mainly for, that should be for the party. Yeah, overall recovery power 30%, so it just increases your healing overall. So that Magilu is actually pretty good. Green is something I don't really need, but, you know, I kind of, you know, this Emil is actually pretty good. With all these power increases he gets, as well as his over limit 2. 120% power increase. We've got Marta. I believe she has... Yeah, she has a self-heal when it comes to her over-limit ability, which could be nice. I'm really not a fan... and we got Richard right here. I'm really not a fan of units that only self-heal and that don't heal the entire party. I try not to use them too much, unless I already have a primary healer on my team. We've got Leia. What does Leia do? Leia's a defense increase for over limit 1 and an attack power increase for over limit 2. We didn't actually look at Richard. Richard is just another basic hit number up. Let's go ahead and look at Eleanor. Let's see. Attack power increase and attack power increase again for a certain amount of turns. So not bad. So what you're really going to have to do is just kind of decide, you know, what color you really need, and then whatever you pull out of the 10, just kind of go with that. The unfortunate thing is Earth, or Yellow, whatever you want to call it, is the type that has the least amount of characters on it. You really only have 4 choices. So you've got, I assume, I don't know the character, so I assume Lilith is correct. Maybe. And then we've got Riala. Well, let's actually look at Lilith real quick. Yeah, just a basic hit number increase. So she's just a hitter unit, so you want to put her at the beginning of your team. Like I said, I'll make a video on that in more depth for those who don't really play Asteria. So Riala, what do we got? Defense power increase. That's not bad. Resurrection. Overall recovery. That's the funny thing is... I don't know if Resurrection actually applies here because... Okay, and then you can go over here and look at what everything else does. I don't think Resurrection actually means, like, Revival. Because it's just overall recovery power up. But yeah, defense power increase. The Edna or the Eisen are probably what I'm going to pick if I do pull either of them. Power increase by 70%. Defense of all party will increase by 10%. So that's actually really good because that's, like I said, I prefer things that are a kind of, it goes for the entire team. And then we got Eisen down here. Let's see. Yup, just typical power increase. So he'd be really good. Eisen is a finisher, and Edna is a hit unit. So Eisen you'd put at the end of your team if you were to be using him. All right, let's go to the light attribute. We've got Raid. What do you do, Raid? Typical hit increase. Zelos, power increase unit. Do they have any? Nope, just basic. Now, if I pull this Estelle, I do kind of want her because she does have... where is it? She has Nurse as one of her... what do you want to call it? I guess we'll call it passives. Overall recovery 30%, so... You know, there's a 40% chance that every turn it will activate. So that would actually be really good because I don't really have a main... I have the new Saray, the Gambler Saray, who kind of heals sometimes, but I think I'd like to have her in the middle as an overlimit character. And then we've got Flynn. Flynn is a power increase and a hit number increase character. I think that's all he's got. And then we've got a Zilia 2 Jude. Who's not too bad. Let's see. Maxwell. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Just power increase and attack power increase. We've got a Zilia 2 Milla, who... Okay, she's a finisher. Power increase, attack power increase as well. Same as Jude. Although, is Jude a finisher? Yeah, he's a finish and over limit unit. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm really just going to have to decide who I want to pick when that drops tonight. We've got a Leon, who is a power increase, finish, and hit unit, so you could use him in either the beginning or end of your team. And then we've got Judas here. Let's see what Judas does. Power increase 80%, and then power 130% is pretty good. And he's a finish or hit unit, so once again, you can use him at the beginning or end of your team, depending on what you need. We've got a Yuri, who is a finisher unit. Let's see. Hit increase by 17. That's actually really good. That's a lot of hits. And then power increase by 101%, oddly specific. We've got Sophie, who is a... Let's see. Do you have any heals? No. Okay. You're just a finisher unit when you get for over limit 2. Increase attack power by 30% for 2 turns, and then the first one is power increase by 50%. Dark shot 4. Okay. That's not too bad. Then we got Ludger that obviously goes into Chromatus when he, awakens. Interesting that it has both of these. Okay, so it's just like his 2 sets of abilities. So he is a finishing unit, power increase by 40%, attack power 15%. And he's a hitter unit. Laphicet is the final one. Let's see what you do. Binding Order. Okay, so he's a hit unit, so throw him at the beginning of your team. And then he does have first aid. So HP of all parties will recover by 10%. It has an activation rate of 35%, so every 2 or 3 turns expected to activate. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And yeah, that's all of the units. So let's look. So we've got 6 there. So that makes 12, 16, 21, 27, so there's a total of 36 5-stars that you can pull from this, and you get to pull 10. Now, it's not guaranteed that each one is going to be different, I believe. I think you could pull the same one more than once on a multi, which is kind of pointless because obviously you're only going to be picking one. Oh, it even says it right here. The appearance character is 36 in all. Let's check out the details. All right, so that's pretty much it. I think I'll make like a quick video as we do it tonight. So when the banner does drop, I'll make a quick video where I do my summon and just kind of, go over which unit I kind of want to pick. And then sometime tomorrow, I think I'll make that video about team building if you guys want that. Let me know down below. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.